Match begins. Josh Cisneros versus Deandre Corbe. Ecological versus drilling. This is $100,000 match. And there's a penalty for pulling guard. Sapateiro. I like how Josh shoots for that outside single. It's pretty clean, actually. I had to speed up this part because, to be honest, nothing really happens. They just angle for position for a while, and that's boring. But don't worry, it won't take too long. I mean, it's good hand fighting, but a lot of it is just like they're head to head, forehead to forehead. And a lot of the time, like you're not seeing Deandre like, not that Deandre has to do this, but I think Deandre is the more aggressive wrestler here. So he should really be like going hard on the collar ties, trying to punch in an underhook and pressuring him off the mat. Josh, a lot of like jiu-jitsu people are a little bit more hesitant about engaging, and they'll do a lot of this like mercy gripping, like grabbing each other's fingers. This happens in like high level freestyle wrestling as well. I really like this move that DeAndre's about to do right here. He's going to punch in this underhook with the mercy grip. I did a Joseph Chen breakdown with Andrew Tackett and a similar thing, but Joseph Chen goes for the throw by and Tackett goes for on a flying triangle. Yeah, so this is them just angling. But now they've been wrestling for about 2 minutes, and that's kind of when the pressure builds. This is a match for $100,000, so there's a lot on the line. So no one wants to get taken down or pull guard. But everything starts to change now. So they're angling for position, and then Deandre Corbe is going to go for this kind of shrug using Josh Cisneros' collar tie against him. I think this makes Josh be like, oh, I've been pretty, not lazy, but he's been losing these exchanges. He's not pushing the pace, so he shoots in, but it's a big mistake. He gets caught in a front headlock. Deandre starts snapping him down. It's on there, but he's fighting the hands well, kind of tripoding his body. He escapes, but chain wrestling shoots right in. Excellent head position. He's trying to put him down, running the pipe. Ooh, that's good. Taking that arm deep here. Now he just needs to use that right arm to finish this shot. Chains to a double. This is really good wrestling by DeAndre. I'm surprised this is ecological. Seems like someone taught him a little bit about wrestling. Nah, I'm kidding. I actually like ecological. I think they have a lot of good points. I personally don't do the training, but it's important to get good at jiu-jitsu. Puts him down. Now he's in a split squat. Josh is a kind of lays off air. He's being pretty chill, just light hand fighting. He feels comfortable here. You can tell he's that knee shield, nice reverse De La Hiva, ankles locked together. Basic hand fighting. I'm surprised Josh is like not more aggressive, trying to get a two-on-one grip or something. He's kind of letting DeAndre win this exchange. DeAndre's starting to put some pressure, but the knee shield's still there. I'd like to see Josh take his right arm underneath and get a grip on the ankle and work for a kiss of the dragon. Or work for some hand fighting, because otherwise DeAndre's going to snatch the head and keep on pressuring. He's doing better with the grip fighting now. Yep, more into like a headquarters split squat. Boom, catches that ankle. He's going to spin soon. He's just trying to win this hand fight. Look at his left arm. He's probably going to take it to the armpit. Good thing DeAndre doesn't drill, otherwise he'd go for the black hole counter. But, you know, he's on top. You shouldn't risk anything here. Yeah, go for that head position. He starts to spin under, reverse De La Hiva, kiss of the dragon. But look how DeAndre holds that leg. He really throws like a monkey wrench in the whole thing. Now he has this leg passed across. He starts going for a leg lock. He kind of settles for kind of an X guard. Now he goes reverse X. He loves passing the leg across to the other side of his head. And then boom, catches the knee, finishes a belly down knee bar, hipping in. So not much grappling in this match. Like a quick exchange and then the match is over. So this was really good chain wrestling by DeAndre. When Josh escapes his head, DeAndre instantly switches to this shot right here. And he's deep on this single leg. So he has his left arm very deep behind the knee pit. And then what you're gonna see is eventually he goes for the strip here, but eventually, yeah. So he goes trip and then tries to run the pipe. but he takes his left arm even deeper and starts trying to hip in, and he's going to use this right hand. That's why Josh is fighting it, hand fighting it. He's trying to tap the leg there. You can also club the head and try to bring him down. And then he switches off to a double, but he has to go back to the single. This is like perfect chain wrestling, but he stays tight. He's keeping his head right at the shoulder line. His head isn't like low at the belly where maybe he's going to get snatched into some sort of counter. He's keeping the head high, but he has a really strong grip. They're going to get a reset right here, and then watch this. The moment they get the reset, Deandre's just going to run the pipe so freaking hard. Like he's just going to just run the fucking pipe. Right here, he's going to step that left leg back and circle for it, and boom. Josh concedes the takedown. Now in this sequence, Deandre keeps on trying to put more pressure, keeping his knee down and collect the head. He's trying to go chest to chest and just kind of pressure Josh. Josh is trying to do some hand fighting, but he's pretty lethargic about it. And then you're going to watch. Yep, he squares him up towards the headquarters here, almost like a De La Riva, and that's what gives Josh the opportunity to grab the ankle. Now that he has the ankle, he can do the kiss of the dragon whenever he likes. He just has to win this hand fight and kind of time a off balance and then spin under. I think that's why he was so comfortable here, is because he always knew, like, the moment I get this, I'm going to get the kiss of the dragon, which was actually his downfall. So yeah, he's just waiting for his moment, framing the guard. Let's see if he does an off balance. Oh, that hand comes off, so it's no longer controlling the shin. Grabs there. He's starting to put a little bit of weight forward. Maybe he is thinking black hole. Yep, just kind of snuggling him. Spins under. I think he just kind of forced it. It's okay. And now look how Deandre grabs this ankle lock grip here. Right away, he's thinking he's going to start attacking the legs. But then Josh is going to come up on the sweep, but Deandre already has the leg passed off. Deandre, this is one of his best positions. He passes this leg off, and then he puts it into a scoop grip on the side of his head. Right here. Yeah, look, he's going to pass it to the other side of the head, and now he can sweep whenever he likes, but he's smart. What he's going to do is he's going to get a grip right here. You see that grip on the knee? This is how he's going to finish that knee bar. He kind of back steps over, locks his legs, and then he just starts hipping in, and that's how he gets the finish. We can actually even watch that like one more time just to get it perfect. So look here. He passes it to the other side. He's controlling the knee so he can't escape too easily. So one hand on the knee, and then as Josh steps in, he collects the other knee. Now he starts to, Josh is trying to escape already, but he kind of goes into it. And then he just does this inverted back step, boom, right there, knee bar finish, fight's over.